Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Check.
Minotauros.
Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Test, test, test. Ichi, ni, san. Testo, testo. Testo, testo.
Hi, Taros fans. I'm Lincoln Earn. When the Taros are on the road, we always stop at Applebee's. They always take care of the Taros, giving us the fuel we need to win away from the Mesa. The boys love to eat there after home games, too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Whoa, what was that?
That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Stop here first for all of your fall needs and save big at Dakota Boys and Girls Ranch thrift stores. Get everything for fall, including decorations and Halloween costumes. Shop now for the best selection. You can also find the best deals on home goods, books, accessories, and furniture. Local stores, local mission. Located at 1206 South Broadway Street in Minot.
Dakota Boys and Girls Ranch. Drop, shop, and save.
Captain's Cove Seafood Restaurant invites you in for your favorite seafood as well as steak, chicken, and lots of great burgers and sandwiches. The Cove has fish and chips, crab, shrimp, and all-you-can-eat meals. Captain's Cove, where fishing is made easy. 1735 South Broadway in Minot.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestad from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
I'm here at the year's hottest stag pool party.
Put your antlers up.
Where? Some poor guy's backyard. These stags are bringing down the house. Seriously, deer are ripping holes in the pool cover. They're trampling patio furniture. And all the damage was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Stag Pool Party, October 27th, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Taros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your local's farmer's agent at 701-838-8144.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri, and I love Firehouse Subs. Take their meatball sub, for example. It's loaded wall-to-wall with Italian meatballs and a zesty marinara with melted provolone on a toasted roll. And when I say take their meatball sub, I mean it. Grab a medium meatball sub combo to go right now, just $6. But don't forget, the reason Firehouse Subs is driven to make the best subs anywhere is simple. The more subs you enjoy, the more they're able to help save lives because a portion of every purchase goes towards first responders in our communities.
The Firehouse Sub Meatball Sub Combo. Medium meatball sub, your choice of chips and a 22-ounce drink. Get it hot and ready in our to-go box, now just $6 for a limited time only. Order online now at firehousesubs.com. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit firehousesubs.com.
I guess I don't have to tell you that I've been unsatisfied with your performance lately. You're showing your age. I think I even see a bald spot. It's time for Tires Plus.
Tires Plus has the prescription to satisfy all your vehicle needs, from tires to repair. Stop settling for average performance. Trust your locally owned Tires Plus. Some common side effects may occur, such as family safety, feelings of happiness, strange smiles that last all day, free courtesy rides, and raccoon hands. Actually, that's not real. I was just checking to see if you're listening. Thinking tires? Think Tires Plus.
The Job Connection brought to you by Classic Hits 1390 KRRZ.
Coulter Energy is hiring day supervisors, night operators, and field assistants. Must be able to pass a drug and alcohol test along with a physical. Must be able to work away from home in extended hours. Coulter Energy offers competitive wages, including drive time wage and non-taxable per diem, and benefits. Send resume to jobs at coulterenergy.ca or online at coulterenergy.com. Coulter Energy is an equal opportunity employer.
For info about this job and others, head to ClassicHits1390.com.
Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you. The foot and ankle specialists at Trinity Health can help with both surgical and non-surgical solutions. So patients who suffer from foot and ankle related issues can say, "So long, heel pain. Catch you later, corns." Hasta la vista, hammer toes. Relieve pain now and help prevent future discomfort. Diagnosis and treatment is available today. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line of that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ledegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All in one place. You can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town, arrange a meeting for up to 30 people, and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
Power up your career with Gooseneck Implement, inviting you to join our team at any one of our 13 John Deere dealerships in North and South Dakota. Gooseneck is now hiring for all positions, especially technicians. At Gooseneck Implement, we take pride in our family culture and our commitment to always reinvesting in our employees and our hometowns. To apply for a great job and invest in your future, visit gooseneckimplement.com. Proud to be your John Deere dealer. Gooseneck Implement, the power behind the paint.
Hi, this is Dave Pankow from First International Bank and Trust. I'd like to wish all the local athletes good luck in the upcoming sports season. We want to thank all the coaches who give of their time, help mentor our students through their example of leadership, sportsmanship, character, and determination. Have a great season. From your family at First International Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Live first.
Daniel the deer danced everywhere. He pranced through fields and jigged through rivers. Then he saw it. What a stage! A place no deer had dared dance before. The hood of a brand new car.
Hey, my car!
And the car was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Deer Dance Floor, December 1st, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Taros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your locals farmers agent at 701-838-8144.
It's time for Minotauros Hockey on the Toros Network, AM 1390 KRRZ, and HockeyTV.com. Toros Hockey is brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, Gooseneck Implement, Mattress Firm, Liberty Tax, and Coulter Energy. Now let's go live to the Farmers Union Insurance pregame show with Ken Oda.
Hello and welcome inside the Larson Ice Center here in Brookings, South Dakota. As the big voice said, I'm Ken Oda, ready to take you through Toros and the Brookings Blizzard. Toros get a big win last night, not just because it keeps the winning streak going, but because of the margin. An absolute drubbing by the Toros of the Brookings Blizzard. Toros outshoot the Blizzard just 31-29, but outscore them 7-0 over the course of last night's affair. Toros started early and kept on going off, and it was Kangas who opened the scoring just 6:45 in. Gellerman and Alexiak with the assists, earned from Belial and Lance, and then Belial from Reisenen and Lund, all in the first period. That made it 3-0 Toros after one. No scoring in the second, a period in which the Toros were hemmed in their own zone, had to kill 3 penalties, including a 5-on-3 for 53 seconds. Nick Grabko, the goaltender, was the Toros' best penalty killer, as is often the case when it comes to goaltending and PKs. Toros outshot in the second period last night, 16-4. but Nip Grabko was a wall, so it stayed 3-0 heading into the third period, and then the Toros were able to step on the gas. Nick Petruolo scores his first goal as a Toro in his first game as a Toro. It came on the power play from Lanson Rysanen. Then Rysanen from Henbrandt, Skoog from Henbrandt, and Gellerman from Oleksiak and Skinner pushed it to 7-0 for the final. Toros now going for the sweep, and 5 in a row since dropping the first game of the season. Let's take a look at what last night's action meant for the standings. The Toros and the Bobcats now tied atop the Central Division with 8 points each. The Austin Bruins now 3-1-1, just a point behind at 7. Aberdeen 3-2-0 for 6 points. The Minnesota Wilderness 2-2-1 with 5 points, and these Brookings Blizzard sit in last place with 4 points, 1-2-2. Last night's scores in the division: Bismarck topped Austin 2-1, and it took an overtime, but Aberdeen was able to beat the Wilderness by a score of 4-3. For the Toros, tonight's game expected to be a little bit tougher, as you would expect some pushback down in the dressing room area after the game last night. You could hear Mo Mantha, the head coach of the Brookings Blizzard, absolutely going in on his group. I would expect a game that looks a little bit more even than what we got last night. We'll take a commercial break here on the Farmers Union Insurance pregame show. When we come back, we'll hear from Toros head coach Marty Murray after these messages here on the Minotauros Network.
Whoa, what was that?
That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hi, Taros fans. I'm Lincoln Earn. When the Taros are on the road, we always stop at Applebee's. They always take care of the Taros, giving us the fuel we need to win away from the Mesa. The boys love to eat there after home games, too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
The sinister cries haunted Mary through the night. Dawn neared, and still the voice tormented her. She ran towards the safety of her car, flung open the door, and a coyote had somehow gotten locked inside. But the damaged interior was covered thanks to Farmers Insurance. Coyote Carpool, August 1st, 2015. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your locals farmers agent at 701-838-8144.
Welcome back inside the Larson Ice Center here in Brookings, South Dakota. Toros and Blizzard approaching puck drop. We'll take a quick look at the starting goaltending matchup here on the Farmers Union pregame show. In net for the Toros will be Ben Garrity. Garrity already on the season for the Toros. 1-1. Well, that's not right. Well, I guess it is 1-1. He does take the loss from the season opener, even though he only gave up 2 of the 7 because the Toros posted 5. So it's Garrity who's 1-1-0 on the season. 3 goals against on 55 shots, I should say. A 9.42 goals against average and a 225 save percentage. In net for the Blizzard, McLean Dorr. He is 0-1 with a 9.53 save percentage and 1.56 goals against average. As I mentioned before the break, had a chance to talk to Toros head coach Marty Murray. We will let you give that a listen now. Here with Toros head coach Marty Murray. Marty, I asked you before last one if 5 goals a game was sustainable. I didn't think when you said no, you meant you guys would go the other way.
Yeah, I know it's a funny game, and we. we got come out of the gate. We got 3 in the first. We had a good first period, and then I thought a lackluster second period, and then we were able to capitalize on some in the third. So it's a new night. We got to make sure we're ready to go because they will be.
As a coach, do you worry as well as you guys have been playing these last 4 games on this win streak that guys are going to almost get complacent or think that this level is really this easy?
Yeah. I mean, that's like I said, I think all week I preached about how tough the Central Division was, and now we're kind of into the man's part of the schedule. And last night was a little bit one-sided, but I think we'll see a different Brookings team tonight. I know their coach wasn't overly thrilled with them, and we think they're going to have that initial push. We got to be ready to be on our toes coming out of the gate, and we'll see what happens.
Nick Grabko, after a rough first game in the season, looked really good in his last 2, especially that save, the pair of saves on that shorthanded breakaway in the third. What does he bring to the table?
Well, Nick is a very quality goaltender, and we're lucky to have 3 of them here, with us right now. And I thought he did a real good job, especially in the second period. Last night we were up 3-0. He didn't get much work in the first, and then I thought he made some real quality saves in the second that, allowed us to stay in the driver's seat. But it could have easily been 3-2. 3-1 going into the third, which is a different story, but he kept us in it and kind of weathered the storm in the second, and then we were able to, like I said, get a few in the third.
Special teams a huge key to the success of late. We've talked quite a bit about the power play and how that's contributed to the lopsided numbers on the scoreboard, but the penalty kill as well, ranked 3rd in the league right now. Just talk about that group.
Well, we've done a good job, and it's usually you have your penalty killers are typically your hardest working guys, and I think our guys have worked hard and they've been committed. I think they're, we block shots. We've I think a big thing is, as easy as it sounds, we're getting our clears down the ice, and that's been problematic for us. Last year it was just getting the puck out of the zone. We had a chance to, and I think very few times have we kind of fluffed shots going out of the zone. We've got them 200 feet down the ice, which allows us to get fresh bodies out and get a group of fresh players out there.
Yeah, we've talked a little bit as well about the growth of some of the forwards, Fritz and Keenan and Taylor Lance, all veterans in their second year. But on the back end, Lincoln Earn's a guy who, did you expect this kind of offensive output from? He had 4 goals all last year. He's got 3 already.
Yeah, Lincoln's a guy that we knew we'd lean on a lot going into the season, and he's doing a real good job of that. It's I think sometimes you got to make sure that he's not trying to overdo it and try to force the offense too much. But we encourage all our D to get up on the play and join the rush. But we need them to have that defense first mentality. And thus far Lincoln's done a good job of knowing when and when not to jump in.
Tough roster decisions coming here before October 1st. Any idea which way you're leaning yet? I mean, the guys seem to be making it pretty hard on you.
It is. I mean, there's no question. We have, I think, 26 bodies in camp yet, and we can manipulate the roster a little bit till October 15th is a real hard date, so that's more likely the date we're looking at. But, all 26 guys we have in camp here, and not camp, but I guess we're beyond that, but they're all capable of playing in the league, and not only playing in the league, but being everyday players in the league, and that's a hard part of being a coach. And like you said, they're making my job hard because everybody's performing. They've been in there.
All right, I'll let you go get ready. Thanks.
Thanks, Ken.
Once again, that's Toros head coach Marty Murray on last night's game. And, we said it before yesterday, 5 goals a game is probably not sustainable. Toros now up over that mark. So we'll see. Over the last 4 wins, Toros have outscored opponents 22-2. I can't imagine they'll keep up that kind of margin, but I don't think there's any doubt that this team is good. We'll find out how good after these messages here on the Minotauros Network.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri. I love Firehouse Subs because you can feed your whole crew and help your community thanks to Firehouse Subs Catering. If you're planning a tailgate, an office holiday party, or anything in between, Firehouse Subs has crowd-pleasing platters starting at just $5 per person. They'll even deliver to you. And of course, you'll be helping your community because a portion of every purchase at Firehouse Subs goes towards helping first responders in our communities. The more subs folks enjoy, the more Firehouse Subs is able to help save lives.
Firehouse Subs Catering. Choose from sub, salad, or dessert platters for your next group gathering. Platters start at just $5 a person. Visit firehousesubs.com to find a location near you. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit firehouseSubs.com.
You're gonna love buying from Ryan.
Hi, this is Carson Wentz. While we have a couple seconds, I'd like to tell you why I'm a fan of Ryan Family Dealerships. They know the only way to win someone's respect, to earn their business, is by meeting and exceeding their expectations. That's why I buy my vehicles here. Whether it's sales, parts, or service, you can be sure they'll go the extra mile for you. Take it from me, you're going to love buying from Ryan.
Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Captain's Cove Seafood Restaurant invites you in for your favorite seafood as well as steak, chicken, and lots of great burgers and sandwiches. The Cove has fish and chips, crab, shrimp, and all-you-can-eat meals. Captain's Cove, where fishing is made easy. 1735 South Broadway in Minot.
Pre-game festivities just about out of the way here in Brookings. Toros looking to improve to 5-1-0. The Toros wearing the traveling red sweaters, red socks, cardinal red buckets and gloves, black breezers for the Toros, black and cream trim, cream numbers and names for the men from the Magic City. The Brookings Blizzard wearing their home white sweaters, white socks, navy buckets, breezers and gloves for the Snowmen. Already have several fans checking in on social media. We've got Ben Lingenfelter and Eric Carbo checking in. The Mock family, the Meckleys, Dave and Penny Lakefield with Mike Van Hove, the Coonrods. Kevin Gellerman. So a good chunk of the usual crew already here. Toros working from left to right on your radio dial or computer monitor, depending on how you are turned into the Minotauros Network, AM 1390 KRZ, HockeyTV.com, and MinotaurosHockey.com/listen-live. Toros control off the draw, and McGinnis looks to the far side, and Parker Larson, he starts Fritz Belisle up ice. The Toros captain throws one on net that's gobbled up for a whistle just 15 seconds in. Here in Brookings. That gives us a chance to let you know the officials for tonight's game. On the lines, Peter Jenkin and Daniel Naylor wearing the orange armbands is Riley Yurkovich. So a veteran officiating crew for this one tonight. Draw again controlled by the Toros. Touched back to Larson. Leaves off for Lund on the far side wall. He can't handle it. It's played ahead. Belisle steps in, takes it away, tried to shovel it down the wall, but it's punched out to neutral ice. Dumped back in, cross corner to the near side. Keenan Love gives chase, but Babiak's there. Lance tried to play it back to the point, but the Toros defensemen were changing. It's out to neutral where Lincoln Earn plays ahead for Belisle. Belisle can't catch. I should be clear, it's Fritz Belisle. There's a Belisle playing for the Blizzard as well. Did not have a chance before the game to ask Fritz if they're related. This is dropped for Lance. Lance bumped off the puck, but Lincoln Earn is there. Link tries his shot. It's blocked up and out of play for a whistle. Toros, one of the first games to get going this evening. Looks like they're just about to start in Austin. Aberdeen and the Minnesota Wilderness won't get going until a little bit later. 19:06 to play here in period number 1. Still no score. Reisenen's tied up along the wall. Strom pokes at it. It's ahead. 2-on-1 developing. Trigger man is Kaljan. Looking back side of the play. Was looking for a trailer who was cleaned up nicely by Strom. Strom works it ahead to Reisenen, and the Toros gain the line on the far side wall. Into the middle for Skoog. He's tied up, and now it'll go the other way. Chouette ahead for Andrews. The defenseman leads the Blizzard into the zone. Comes across, and Garrity with an early big save stops Chouette on what looked like a sure goal. Kimball ahead. Henbrandt touches into the zone. Skoog wasn't there in time, but now Henbrandt takes it away. Leaves one for Petrullo. Shot his blocked. Petrullo looking to get back on that one. The pass was too long. Garrity has to play as Kaljan would have saved icing. This is ahead to Gellerman. Gellerman over the line, rolls one in behind the net. Door out of his net, stops it for Leach. Leach guides over to the far side. It's turned over, but unable to settle it down was Gellerman, and they'll joust on the far side wall. Toss across, comes back to the near side. Played ahead. Too hot to handle for Rottenberg. Petrullo plays it to the far side. Oleksiak touched ahead for Kangas. Kangas comes across for Petrullo, and the Toros just dump it in. Gellerman looking to chase it down in the corner. Dorr had thoughts of playing and then wisely retreated to his net. Gellerman wins the race to that. Tries to keep it moving for Kangas. Oleksiak off the wall back to the point. McGinnis looking for a shot. Save made. Gellerman dumped down before he could get a stick on the rebound. Now a hit up high on Oleksiak. He's slow to get up as the puck is into the Blizzard bench. And then McGinnis got an extra shot after the whistle. And he does not like that. 17:26 left to play here in period number 1. The only shots on goal in this one belong to the Toros. 2-0 thus far. Still, none have gone in. Ness kicks the draw back to McGinnis. McGinnis for Kangas on the far side. I'm sorry, that's Larson on the far side. Worked ahead for Kelly. Kelly looking in the middle. Soft pass too long for Ness. Green works a give and go. Comes back to Kelly. Tries a shot. It's blocked off. Kelly finds it in the loose corner. Has it jammed off his stick. And now it's flipped back towards the Toro zone. Parker Larson on his horse looks to chase this down. He wins the race to it and then wins the battle in the corner. He'll sweep it in behind the net for Connor McGinnis. McGinnis ahead for Ness. Ness with a nice move through a pair and then leaves off to the near side. And Green, and apparently that was offside. 16:49 left to play in period number 1. Still no score. The Global 6 checking in back in the Magic City, as is the Free family, as this is thrown into the Toro zone. Back on it is Lincoln Earn. No, he lost the handle. That allows to be taken over there by Karnick. Plays off to the far wall. They play it back to the point. Long shot coming, maybe. Now it's blocked off nicely by Lance, and Fritz Belisle will look to go the other way. Gives to Lance. They play catch again, and Belisle's into the zone. Offside on the whistle. 985 seconds left to go here in period number 1. We're still scoreless. The Strom family checking in, as are the Belisles. Well, now there's some people who might be able to answer my question, since I didn't get a chance to talk to Fritz before this one. Are Fritz and the Brookings Owen Belisle related? This is Lance. What do we have? A broken piece of plexiglass over one of the advertisements on the boards on the far side leads to a whistle. Why are they putting the draw back in the Toros zone? The Toros had possession. And Brookings had backed off. Should at least put that in neutral ice. Draw controlled by the Toros anyways. Petrullo, glass, and out for Henbrandt. He doesn't catch it cleanly. It gets past Israel, however. It's negated icing. Leach throws around to the far side. Taken there by Calgin. Banked out to neutral ice. Kimball punches it right back in. Toros touch up and chase after, but Leach is on it first. Plays it out to neutral. It gets past Petrullo at the red line. He'll have to chase it down. He finds Kimball. Kimball tries the far side. Rysanen quickly across for Henbrandt. Henbrandt tries to kick to the stick. It doesn't work, and it'll work along the near wall where it's thrown glass and out for the Blizzard. Back to Spencer Kimball at the Toro blue line. He'll circle back and try the far side. Rysanen. He fires back to Petrullo. Touching the zone by Henbrandt on the near side. Not much farther before it's punched back out to neutral ice. They dig along the Blizzard bench. Eventually, it's Chouette who finds it. Dumps it cross corner to the far side, and Parker Larson. Parker Larson takes over there. 15-15 to play in period number 1. And Larson still holds. Near side, Petrullo. Long toss across for Kangas. Spins as he gathers. He's tried to bank it into the zone, but it caught the linesman, and now they'll have to work in neutral again. Gellerman punches it ahead. Alexiak tries to touch it in the zone. Good to see him not miss a shift, as he was slow to get up after getting hit hard on the last one. Touched down the wall by McGinnis, but it never got through to Alexiak. Gellerman can't hold the line. Kangas has to touch up, and it's gathered in instead by the Blizz. Near side, working ahead is Brendan Aird. Aird dumps it into the zone. McGinnis is back on it for the Toros. No, Aird wins the race and then leaves it near side. Shot goes well wide. May have been blocked. I hope for the sake of the shooter it was. This is poked ahead, and Kangas gains the line. He's looking to center. Nothing there. He'll hit the brakes, the hash marks. Finds the trailer. Strom, who hammers one on net, blocked out front. Earn tried to settle it down. Couldn't, and now a turnaround try for Gellerman doesn't go. A pair of Toros crash into each other. That allows the puck out to neutral ice. Lincoln Earn finds it there and just dumps it cross corner. Alexiak gives chase. The rest of his mates are changing. Swept around to the near side corner. Held there by the captain, Babiak. Babiak stepped into, has it taken away. Alexiak working in behind. He's hooked. Toros Green still has it. Tries to come out, and now it squirts to the side of the net where it's covered by Dorr for a whistle. The Pickards, Ostroms, and Brennans checking in. And Mike Belisle does answer the question. No relation to the Blizzard Owen. Draw to the right of Dorr. One back by the Toros. Strom looking back door for Earn, who had drove the net off the draw. A nice play idea. Poor execution. Here's one thrown towards the net, but it's blocked off by Ness. He'll look to leave it in behind. Blizzard take over there. Green steps in and cleans up the mess. Takes the puck into the corner. Tries to throw ahead, but Andrews keeps it at the blue line for a shot that's saved, made by Garrity. Follow-up try kicked away by Garrity as well. Blizzard scorebox hard on their own players. They've only been credited with one shot on goal. I could think of two other saves for Garrity. Into the circle. Ness plays ahead, not out. It's turned over. Tip play doesn't go. I'm not sure if Garrity got a piece or not, as I was screened on the play. Now Green with a good stick breaks it up for Kelly. Kelly gains the line on the near side, fighting through a check. Kelly tries to center, but Andrews breaks it up to the far side. Kimball plays down the wall. In behind Andrews is the first of this. Lance quickly puts a stick on it, however. Tries to take it away. Big hit by Kelly, and the puck just punted out to neutral. Kimball turning with it. Gains the line on the far side, just banks one in behind the net. Lund is to it first. Lund tries to leave for Belisle, but it's swept back to the point. Long shot from Petrullo, gloved and held for a whistle. 12:37 left to go here in period number 1. Toros technically outshooting the Blizzard 3-1, but I think in reality it's probably even at 3 aside. Either way, none have gone in, and that's the real number that we care about. The Bowers and the Myers both checking in. Media timeout taken. We'll keep it here. No need to go to commercial break. Instead, we'll flip over to the out-of-town scoreboard. Austin and the Bobcats, they're scoreless. And Aberdeen and the Minnesota Wilderness are not yet underway. Draw will be to the left of McLean Dorr. Draw one back by the Toros. Kimball gives to Lund, whose pass over to Petrullo was poked out to neutral. Petrullo tries to dump it in. It hits a body. This is off. It should have been offside. Apparently it was not. Toros can't take advantage anyways, and now Owen Belisle has it taken away by Keenan Lund. Fed to Fritz Belisle. Belisle finds Lund. Dropped back to Fritz. Fritz tries a shot. Tip out front by Lance, but still gloved and held for a whistle. Pushing and shoving as Leach follows the Toro captain Fritz around. That's not a trade the Toros want to make. Now that fighting is a 15-minute penalty, has been for the last couple of years. Toros have no desire to be without one of their leading scorers in exchange for one of the Blizzard defensemen. Draw one back into the corner by Chouette. Puck pops up high in the air. First to find it is Lance. Lance circling away from Krogman. Pass comes to the near side and Petrullo. Petrullo up ice, touched into the zone by Lance. He'll be the first to it in the corner. Keeps it rolling along to the far side and Belisle. Fritz trying to poke it back to the point, but he's tied up. Continuing to work hard. Stepping in is Lance. Lance delays. Shot, it's in. Taylor Lance just ripped that top corner on Dorr, and the Toros lead 1-0. With 11:40 to play here in period number 1.
A special thank you to Brookings Chiropractic for helping keep your Brookings Blizzard healthy and on the ice. Brookings Chiropractic is the official chiropractor of the Brookings Blizzard.
The Lunds are watching and listening from Robbinsdale. Shots on goal now technically 5-1 again. I think Garrity is being cheated out of a couple saves here early. Henbrandt can't sweep that into the zone. It's played up the far wall and rolled down deep into the Toro zone. First on it is McGinnis. Now here's one thrown on. That's gobbled up by Garrity for a whistle. Belisle gets the assist on Lance's goal. So, Lance with his 4th of the year, Fritz with his 5th helper, and it wouldn't have happened had he dropped the gloves with Leach, as Leach wanted. Parker Larson to the far side, dumped in by Reisman on net, and pressure from Henbrandt forces a cover. And a whistle. A palindrome on the clock, 11:11 left to play here in period number 1. Toros lead by 1 and have allowed just 1 shot on goal. Sarah S. and the Slecks checking in, as is Robert Grabko back in Chicago. Carried ahead by Frost, puts on the brakes as he crosses the line and fires one up off the end glass. Reisman wins a battle along the wall, comes across for Skoog. Skoog tried to feed Hedbrandt, but the pass was errant. McGinnis kept it in. McGinnis cuts in, tries a shot, tip out front. Hedbrandt finds it, his shot's blocked. Skoog steps in and uses his body to take that away. Now he gets bumped down, regains his feet. Does Skoog, sweeps it back to the point. Lincoln Ernst, shot, tip, it's in. Hedbrandt. And it's 2-0 Toros. Two seconds past Liberty Tax time, 10:38 left to go here in period number 1. Toros lead 2-rip. Kangas toss from the draw. Alexiak steps in. Kangas looking to chase it down, but it's one back to Israel. Mishandled by Leach. Leach on the far side. Flipped ahead. Strom tacked to tape and then plays it ahead for Alexiak, who comes across to Gellerman. Gellerman delays, has his pocket picked from behind, and it's glass and out for the Blizzard. Touch to the near side. Gellerman can't corral. Johnson does. Johnson into the zone, looking for a lane. Doesn't have one, so we'll roll one in behind. Oleksiak on the far side can't stop it. Antonucci plays down low for Johnson. Lincoln Earn will win the race to this in the near corner. He spins off pressure and plays across for Strom. Strom turns back. Referee gets in his way. But none the worse for wear. Toros still holding their own zone. 9:50 to play here in period number 1. 2-rip Toros. Earn holding. Leaves for Strom. Strom comes back in the middle and Kangas. Kangas carries into the zone. Delays. Now tries a shot. Save made. And it's stuck under the leg pad. Dorr wanted to play that, I think, but he couldn't find it. 9:35 left to go in period number 1. Shots on goal 8-1 in favor of the Toros. Shots in goal 2-0 also in favor of the Toros. Obviously, as if the Blizzard could have somehow scored 2 with only 1 shot on goal. Checking in as well, Miranda Schuler, just in time to see Taylor Lance's goal. Toros have another one since then. Near side, Kelly touches it into the zone. It's poked out to neutral ice. Kimball's on it. He'll ring this around the glass. Dorr out of his net to stop that. He leaves it there. Green pressures in behind. So does Ness. The Toros keep it. Tip play out in front. Green put it on net, but it was kicked away with the leg pillow by Dorr. Petrullo sweeps across to Kimball. Kimball from the red line will dump it in. Avoids a hit. Dorr able to stop that. Played along to the far side. Karnick stepped into by Ness. Green's there. Puck lays free and neutral. Babiak lost the handle on the near side. Kelly couldn't work it ahead. Delayed offside. Allows Petrullo to settle it down. He comes across to Kimball. Kimball up ice. Lund couldn't gather that. Neither can Lance. Fritz Belisle steps in. Kicks it to Lance. I'm sorry, that was Lund. Lund feeds Lance. Lance, using his body to protect, gains the red line and dumps it in and now draws a penalty. The Toros will go to the power play once the Blizzard touch, and they do. High sticking is the call, and who will they take? Chouette will go, so the Toros bring out the league's top-ranked power play. Despite scoring 2 last night, the percentage went down as the Toros came in 5 for 10, 2 for 7 last night, bringing the season total to 7 for 17, or 41.2% on the kill. The Blizzard, they're 20th in the league, 73.7%. They've allowed 5 power play goals, including the 2 last night. They have scored 1 shorthanded. Lance will be tossed from the draw with 8:24 left to go here in period number 1. Reisenen will step in instead. He wins it back, but unable to hold it. At the line was McGinnis, so the Toros regroup in unclaimed ice. McGinnis gives to Belisle. Fritz plays to Lund, who gets plastered along the far wall. Belisle was there in support. He couldn't keep possession, however. It's thrown all the way down. The Toros will have to chase. Garrity out of his net. He'll stop this along the wall and leave for Connor McGinnis. 100 seconds left on the Toros power play as McGinnis starts straight up the middle. McGinnis hits the red line and then dumps it in. It'll roll around to the near side. Belisle looks to leave for Lund. Miscommunication there, and the clear takes the Toros all the way back to their own blue line. Taylor Lance right around 1 and then into the zone. Lance squeezing down the wall. Tries to give to Lund. Now Lund gets it back with help from McGinnis. Comes across to Belisle. Belisle's shot hits a skate. And now Krogman will go the other way. Shot on, save made. The Lance family checking in. 7:27, a palindrome on the clock. As the draw will be. To the left. Of Garrity. Toros on the power play for 57 seconds as Strom carries up. Strom lost an edge. Managed to keep possession, but Earn's going to have to backpedal. Earn rolls one into the zone. Dorr out of his net looking to stop it. Steady lets it roll, and Babiak finds it and plays out to neutral ice. Petrullo holds. Gives to Henbrandt. Henbrandt turning in neutral. Gains the line. Henbrandt Carries down the wall, has it taken away and cleared all the way down. Just 25 seconds left on the Toro power play. The Kimball family checking in from Michigan. As the Toro Twitter party keeps getting bigger. Swept in by Petrullo. Comes to the side of the net. Dorr casually stops that, and it's thrown ahead. Antonucci short-handed on the break. Antonucci in. Shot kicked away by Garrity, who was able to get just enough with the leg pad. Going to the far side. Back on the attack. Cajun tries a shot. Taken over into the near corner. Lund ahead for Kangas. Kangas into the zone, and that was offside. And once again, the PA guy trying to start a Let's Go Blizzard chant and hearing nothing but crickets. McGinnis off the draw. Long shot, gloved and held by Oleksiak. 5:51 left to play here in period number one. Shots on goal, 11-3 in favor of the Toros. They have benefited from the game's lone power play. They did not score on it, however. Both the Toro goals came at evens. Kangas on the draw, but it's won back instead by Tarasov. They'll battle along the wall. McGinnis pokes it for Kangas. Kangas has it swept off his stick. Tarasov gives it right back. McGinnis turning. Plays ahead for Lund. Lund can't work it ahead. Now he'll look to chase after it. On the near side, Lund just takes it away. Just out-muscles the Blizzard player. McGinnis winds, fires, save made through traffic, and a quick cover. With 5:26 left to play in period number one. Draw will be to the left of Dorr. Lawrence family checking in. Into the corner. Long flip out to neutral ice. Larson takes over there for the Toros. Parker Larson tries to dump that in. It hits Kelly. He gives to Petrullo. Petrullo with a nice drag move into the zone. Now has a stick checked as he tried to fire a pass over to Ryan Green. Aguero with a nifty move, but he can't chase the puck back down. And now the Toros will go to the kill with 300 seconds left to go in period number one. So, the Toros shorthanded. Third on the kill, 90%, and they've allowed 2 on 20. The Blizzard power play has scored 2 on 17, 11.8%. They control off the draw. This is aired. It's Petrullo. Up top, Babiak. It was a slash, was the call. Shot gloved and held by Garrity through traffic. So, Petrullo to the box. Toros to the kill. Ern's attempt did not get through Babiak. Ern plays the body hard in the corner. Owen Belisle gives it along the near wall. Calgin gets it back down low to Owen Belisle. He'll try the far side, swept back to the point and aired. Uses the glass to put that out of play. 4:26 left to go in period number one. Toros lead by a pair. Shots on goal, 12-4. Draw one back by Wilmer Skoog. What do we got? The Blizzard had too many players on the ice. Blizzard had 6. They're not going to be penalized. Here's a long flip, as the official noticed it right off the draw. He seemed to indicate it was his fault. They shouldn't have dropped the puck until the Blizzard had the appropriate number. Antonucci rolls it down low. Caroms to the far corner. Frost finds it. Frost working from behind the net, turns back the way he came, and then tries the far side. Tarasov working. Gives to Johnson, who plays down low. Antonucci walks to the hash marks, plays up to the blue line. Drops back down low for Tarasov at the goal line. Back to Antonucci at the half wall. Back down to Tarasov. They'll trade places now. Tarasov at the hash marks. Comes across to the near side. The defenseman Andrews. Shot is blocked out front. And now Wilmer Skoog will roll that out to neutral ice. Alexander back on it with Green. Casually applying pressure. 24 seconds left on the power play for the Blizzard. Johnson up the middle as they're 5 across. Leaves off for Andrews. Andrews tries the far side and Tarasov. Tarasov from the circle. Save made by Garrity. Poked ahead. Tarasov lays back to his blue line and Frost. Fritz Belisle pressuring him. It's dumped into the Toro zone. Out of his net to stop this is Garrity. Ern banks over to the far side. Touched ahead. Petrullo fresh out of the box. Tried to leave for Fritz Belisle, but it's taken away. Played to the Toro blue line. Parker Larson gloves that down, has that poke. That was all kinds of offside, and there's a whistle. 2:43 left to go here in period number 1. I don't know why I say that. There's really only one kind of offside in hockey. You're either over the line or not. One of those things I tend to say a lot, though. It's like how I say I sat down with Marty Murray. Those interviews in the pregame show are almost always conducted while standing. Poked over to the far side, and Taylor Lance. Lance leaves off for Fritz Belisle. Fritz Belisle gains the line, looks back in the middle for Lance. He tried to tip for Lund, but the pass was taken away. Krogman ahead, taken right back by Petrullo. Looks ahead, he missed Lund. Belisle can't settle it down. Lance speeds into the zone. Lance, shot, save made. Rebound cleaned up by Aird. Aird leaves off to the near side, and Krogman gets past Rysanen, but it's taken back by the Toros. Lance touches for Larson. Parker Larson ahead. Rysanen couldn't corral that, but he does touch into the zone and negate the icing. Left in behind for Babiak. Babiak forced to turn by Rysanen. Babiak using the net as a screen as the Toros pressure him. He had nowhere to go. 1:50 left to go here in period number 1. Toros lead by a pair. Swept off to the far side, poked out to neutral ice. Larson throws it deep into the zone. On it first is Skoog. Skoog drives the net, drag move, and he couldn't quite finish. But what a job just to get that puck to the front of the net. Wilmer Skoog turning in the near corner. Aird's tied up a Toro, but Skoog finds it. Looking back door. Larson couldn't settle it down. Now they hack at it at the side of the net, and eventually the Blizzard find it and throw it up and out of play with 80 seconds left to go in period number 1. Blizzard won't be allowed to change. Kangas line over the wall. Shots on goal 13-6 in favor of the Toros. Grandma and Grandpa Lindemann checking in Inver Grove. Draw to the right of door. Thank you all again for tuning in. We love having you on the Toros Network. That was sent down the ice, and it goes for icing. So 7 seconds off the clock. Alexander will be told he has to get back in the bench. Let's see who they feel was the guilty party for jumping in early. Chouette forced back onto the ice. 73 seconds here in period number 1. This time the Toros win the draw. Kimball tries a shot through traffic. That's tipped up off the glass. The rebound caught in some snow along the near wall allows the Blizzard to take over. Gellerman just dumps down Magnavite. Ahead for Gellerman. Gellerman touches into the zone, hits the brakes at the top of the circle, looking for a trailer. Now he just tries a shot. It's blocked off in front. Blizzard try to go the other way. Gellerman does well to step in and break it up, but it's Magnavite who finds it. Magnavite in. Shot partially blocked by Kimball into the corner. Petrullo moves it along for Kangas. Kangas touches ahead for Gellerman. Toros moving with speed through neutral ice, and it's Oleksiak. Oleksiak forced to turn, tries to spin it back down to Gellerman, but it's taken away by Alexander. Alexander leaves off to the far side. Magnavite again on the rush. This time leaves off to the far side. Antonucci return feed, fought off, and then covered by Garrity, 25.7. Left to go here in period number 2. Still period number 1. Still 2-0 Toros. Ness on the draw. Far side, it eventually comes back to Ness. Ness carries ahead. Ness gains the line on the far side, trying to cut in. Has it taken away. It's flipped ahead, bouncing puck, delayed offside, so the Toros can't touch. Kelly's now without a stick, but Ness is there to play the body and force that puck to be turned over. Strom has it, and now he'll just chip out to neutral ice, and the horn will sound end period number 1. Toros lead 2-0. We'll come back with assistant coach Shane Wagner and some happy math after this break here on the Minotauros Network.
Hi, Taros fans. I'm Lincoln Earn. When the Taros are on the road, we always stop at Applebee's. They always take care of the Taros, giving us the fuel we need to win away from the Mesa. The boys love to eat there after home games, too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Whoa, what was that?
That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Stop here first for all of your fall needs and save big at Dakota Boys and Girls Ranch thrift stores. Get everything for fall, including decorations and Halloween costumes. Shop now for the best selection. You can also find the best deals on home goods, books, accessories, and furniture. Local stores, local mission. Located at 1206 South Broadway Street in Minot.
Dakota Boys and Girls Ranch. Drop, shop, and save.
Captain's Cove Seafood Restaurant invites you in for your favorite seafood as well as steak, chicken, and lots of great burgers and sandwiches. The Cove has fish and chips, crab, shrimp, and all-you-can-eat meals. Captain's Cove, where fishing is made easy. 1735 South Broadway in Minot.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestead from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Welcome back inside the Larson Ice Center. You ready? We're through 20 minutes. Toros lead by a score of 2-0. Joining me now is Toros assistant coach Shane Wagner. Wags, you know, I talked to Marty before this one. I talked to him yesterday that this offensive output was probably not sustainable, but here we are 20 minutes in. 2 more goals. Since that opening loss, we've now outscored opponents 24-2. What's going on?
Yeah, I wish, all we can do is just keep going. To be honest with you, I'm not sure what it is. The guys are playing with confidence and they're going with it. So I just try not to question it too much, but, and just maybe just the guys are going. So we'll take it, so.
Let's look at the first goal. Taylor Lance coming off the wall, finding space in the slot and ripping that in. That's not a play that we saw him make last year. What's been the difference for him?
No, he's playing with confidence. He's playing with a little more jam to his game. I think last year it was there. Just sometimes he might hold on to the puck, maybe make one move, and now he's just one of his better plays I thought was he had like a 1-on-2 instead of trying to go through the guys. He fired on net, almost beat him there for the rebound. Like he's playing like he's 6 feet tall now, which is nice to see.
The second goal scored by Diedrich Henbrandt, and then almost a third from Wilmer Skoog. Talk about the two Swedes and what they've done since they've been here.
Yeah, I think it was a little adjustment at first that we were kind of waiting for them to get through.
The rink shrinking by 15 feet isn't necessarily an easy adjustment to make.
No, and especially the style of play over in Europe, less physical, more ice, more skating. Now you shrink it down to North American ice rinks and a little tougher. But now, Skoog's a big kid, and he can really create his own space, and Dietrich is really skilled, and you can see the ice. And it was nice to see him battle in front of the net against. Their D are big. They're three of them are over 200 pounds, and he battled them out and got a stick of that puck.
Last thing before I let you go, the penalty kill has been nailed so far this year now, killing all but 2 of the 21 penalties the Toros have taken. I talked to Marty about it before the game. What's been the difference for the penalty kill, say, this year from last year? Not that last year's PK was bad, but it certainly wasn't elite like it's been so far this year.
No, it's been good. I think last year we tried several things about trying to run our penalty kill. At the end of the year, we kind of eventually stuck with something. I think these guys are just fresh from doing it, so they kind of got the routine. There's less talk. There's just more going out there and finishing the job, and they know what our expectations are.
All right, well, I'll let you go downstairs and get ready for period number 2. Hopefully a better second than we saw last night.
Absolutely. Thanks, Ken.
That's Toros assistant coach Shane Wagner. Toros leading by a score of 2-0 through 20 minutes. We'll take another commercial break here on the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report. When we come back, we'll run you through all the fun numbers here on the Minotauros Network.
I'm here at the year's hottest stag pool party.
Put your antlers up.
Where? Some poor guy's backyard. These stags are bringing down the house. Seriously, deer are ripping holes in the pool cover. They're trampling patio furniture. And all the damage was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Stag Pool Party, October 27th, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your local's farmer's agent at 701-838-8144.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri, and I love Firehouse Subs. Take their meatball sub, for example. It's loaded wall-to-wall with Italian meatballs and a zesty marinara with melted provolone on a toasted roll. And when I say take their meatball sub, I mean it. Grab a medium meatball sub combo to go right now, just $6. But don't forget, the reason Firehouse Subs is driven to make the best subs anywhere is simple. The more subs you enjoy, the more they're able to help save lives, because a portion of every purchase goes towards first responders in our communities.
The Firehouse Sub Meatball Sub Combo. Medium meatball sub, your choice of chips, and a 22-ounce drink. Get it hot and ready in our to-go box, now just $6 for a limited time only. Order online now at firehousesubs.com. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit firehousesubs.com.
I guess I don't have to tell you that I've been unsatisfied with your performance lately. You're showing your age. I think I even see a bald spot. It's time for Tires Plus.
Tires Plus has the prescription to satisfy all your vehicle needs, from tires to repair. Stop settling for average performance. Trust your locally owned Tires Plus. Some common side effects may occur, such as family safety, feelings of happiness, strange smiles that last all day, free courtesy rides, and raccoon hands. Actually, that's not real. I was just checking to see if you're listening. Thinking tires? Think Tires Plus.
The Job Connection brought to you by Classic Hits 1390 KRRZ.
Coulter Energy is hiring day supervisors, night operators, and field assistants. Must be able to pass a drug and alcohol test along with a physical. Must be able to work away from home in extended hours. Coulter Energy offers competitive wages, including drive time wage and non-taxable per diem, and benefits. Send resume to jobs@coulterenergy.ca or online at coulterenergy.com. Coulter Energy is an equal opportunity employer.
For info about this job and others, head to ClassicHits1390.com.
Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you. The foot and ankle specialists at Trinity Health can help with both surgical and non-surgical solutions. So patients who suffer from foot and ankle related issues can say, so long heel pain, catch you later corns, hasta la vista hammer toes. Relieve pain now and help prevent future discomfort. Diagnosis and treatment is available today. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line of that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork and their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back inside the Larson Ice Center here in Brookings. South Dakota, the Toros lead by a score of 2-0. Goals at 8:22 from Lance, his fourth of the season. Fritz Belisle picks up helper number 5. And Diedrich Henbrandt gets his second of the year. Lincoln earned his second assist. That one came at 9:23, so just a minute one separate the two Toro goals. Taking a look around the rest of the league, the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Knights 3-2 over Maryland. That one's already final. It took place this afternoon, and it required overtime for the Knights to get the win over the expansion Black Bears. Midway through the second, the Johnstown Tomahawks lead the New Jersey Titans 4-2. Northeast a 2-1 lead on the Jamestown Rebels. That one's late in the second. Also late in the second in Springfield, Illinois, the Junior Blues a 3-1 lead on the Kenai River Brown Bears. The Magicians a 1-0 lead on Fairbanks. That one halfway through the opening period. Early first, Austin and the Bobcats are scoreless. Through one, Corpus has a 1-0 lead on the Shreveport Mudbugs. Amarillo 3-1 lead on Topeka through one. Chippewa and Janesville, they made it through the first without finding twine. Midway through period number one, Lone Star and Odessa are also scoreless. Halfway through period number one in Cloquet, the Aberdeen Wings with a 1-0 lead on the Minnesota Wilderness. Looking at the USHL scoreboard, Green Bay over Dubuque 3-2. That's a final. Took a shootout, but Team USA, the U18s, beat Sioux Falls. Waterloo tops Omaha 3-1. Muskegon 4-0 over Sioux City. That one is late in the first. Later this evening, Dubuque and Youngstown, Omaha, and Team USA. Looking at the NHL scoreboard, the Red Wings 4-1 over the Maple Leafs. That is through two. Also through two, the Panthers lead the Lightning 2-1. Sens 3, Canadians nothing after two. End of one. The Blackhawks lead the Blue Jackets 2-0. Coyotes and Canucks, Ducks and Kings not yet underway. Game's already final earlier today. Oilers 4-3 over the Flames, and the Flyers top the Bruins by a score of 4-1. We will take another break here on the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report here on the Minotauros Network, AM 1390 KRZ, HockeyTV.com, and MinotaurosHockey.com/listen-live.
All in one place, you can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town. Arrange a meeting for up to 30 people and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
Power up your career with Gooseneck Implement, inviting you to join our team at any one of our 13 John Deere dealerships in North and South Dakota. Gooseneck is now hiring for all positions, especially technicians. At Gooseneck Implement, we take pride in our family culture and our commitment to always reinvesting in our employees and our hometowns. To apply for a great job and invest in your future, visit gooseneckimplement.com. Proud to be your John Deere dealer. Gooseneck Implement, the power behind the paint.
Hi, this is Dave Pankow from First International Bank and Trust. I'd like to wish all the local athletes good luck in the upcoming sports season. We want to thank all the coaches who give of their time, help mentor our students through their example of leadership, sportsmanship, character, and determination. Have a great season. From your family at First International Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Live first.
Daniel the deer danced everywhere. He pranced through fields and jigged through rivers. Then he saw it. What a stage! A place no deer had dared dance before. The hood of a brand new car.
Hey, my car!
And the car was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Deer Dance Floor, December 1st, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Taurus forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your locals farmers agent at 701-838-8144.
Whoa, what was that?
That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hi, Taros fans. I'm Lincoln Earn. When the Taros are on the road, we always stop at Applebee's. They always take care of the Taros, giving us the fuel we need to win away from the Mesa. The boys love to eat there after home games, too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
The sinister cries haunted Mary through the night. Dawn neared, and still the voice tormented her. She ran towards the safety of her car, flung open the door, and a coyote had somehow gotten locked inside. But the damaged interior was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Coyote Carpool, August 1st, 2015. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Taurus forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your locals farmers agent at 701-838-8144.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri. I love Firehouse Subs because you can feed your whole crew and help your community thanks to Firehouse Subs Catering. If you're planning a tailgate, an office holiday party, or anything in between, Firehouse Subs has crowd-pleasing platters starting at just $5 per person. They'll even deliver to you. And of course, you'll be helping your community because a portion of every purchase at Firehouse Subs goes towards helping first responders in our communities. The more subs folks enjoy, the more Firehouse Subs is able to help save lives.
Firehouse Subs Catering. Choose from sub, salad, or dessert platters for your next group gathering. Platters start at just $5 a person. Visit firehousesubs.com to find a location near you. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit firehousesubs.com.
You're gonna love buying from Ryan.
Hi, this is Carson Wentz. While we have a couple seconds, I'd like to tell you why I'm a fan of Ryan Family Dealerships. They know the only way to win someone's respect, to earn their business, is by meeting and exceeding their expectations. That's why I buy my vehicles here. Whether it's sales, parts, or service, you can be sure they'll go the extra mile for you. Take it from me, you're going to love buying from Ryan.
Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Hi, Taros fans. I'm Lincoln Earn. When the Taros are on the road, we always stop at Applebee's. They always take care of the Taros, giving us the fuel we need to win away from the Mesa. The boys love to eat there after home games, too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Whoa, what was that?
That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Stop here first for all of your fall needs and save big at Dakota Boys and Girls Ranch thrift stores. Get everything for fall, including decorations and Halloween costumes. Shop now for the best selection. You can also find the best deals on home goods, books, accessories, and furniture. Local stores, local mission. Located at 1206 South Broadway Street in Minot.
Dakota Boys and Girls Ranch. Drop, shop, and save.
Captain's Cove Seafood Restaurant invites you in for your favorite seafood as well as steak, chicken, and lots of great burgers and sandwiches. The Cove has fish and chips, crab, shrimp, and all-you-can-eat meals. Captain's Cove, where fishing is made easy. 1735 South Broadway in Minot.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestead from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Welcome back inside the Larson Ice Center as we approach the start of period number 2. Toros lead 2-0, out shooting the Blizzard 13-7. Which means I think they tacked on a shot during the intermission. They have not, however, tacked on a goal, which means our consecutive intermissions without being scored on streak reaches 431. A new franchise record. Michelle and Aaron Bliven checking in back in Minot. As well as the Strom grandparents, Valerie, Ernie, Bob, and Levon. "20 fresh minutes on the clock. Lance Lund Belial in front of Larson and McGinnis. Lance will take the draw against Chouette. Puck is dropped and we are underway. Toros control. This is Keenan Lund into the zone on the near side. Lund using his offhand to protect. Squeezing through. Lund sets up, looking back door. He wanted Parker Larson, but the puck hopped on him. Back into the corner for Lance. Lance trying to go back the way he came and going to result in the scrum. Babiak digs it out and comes across the near side. Aird was short of center when he touched it. They'll wave off icing for some reason. Garrity with an aggressive move comes out to play. Instead, it's poked ahead along the far wall. Lance touches for Lund. Lund comes to Belial, and the Toros gain the line. Belial cranks one up, and that goes up and over for a whistle. 19:21 left to play here in period number 2. Still 2-0 Toros. Skoog wins it back. Strom, D-to-D with Earn. Gets it right back, comes to the near side, Reisman into the middle. Skoog couldn't handle that, but he'll chase it down in the corner. Skoog wanted to get it out front. He had Hembrandt lurking there. Skoog lost the handle. It rolls right onto the tape of the Blizzards' Grimshaw, taken right back by the Toros. Hembrandt gains the line. Looks across for Reisman. His shot goes wide. Rebound to the near side. Strom down the wall. Skoog trying to punch it back to him, but it's taken away, and the Blizzard will go the other way. Touched into the zone. It'll roll on net where Garrity will cover. Hungry Hippo style. 18:45 left to play in period number 2. Toros still lead by a pair. Draw to the right. of Ben Garrity. Kangas wins it back into the corner. Petrullo kicks it along to the near side, and Spencer Kimball. Kimball played ahead. Alexiak finds Gellerman. Gellerman hits the brakes as he crosses the line, but he lost the handle of the puck. Kangas chases it down in behind the net. Kangas working around the wall, gets help from Alexiak. Alexiak has it in his skates, then has it poked free, and the Toros will have to retreat and retrieve. 18:20 left to play here in period number 2 as it's kicked ahead by Garrity. Not out, though. Thrown down the wall, it gets past Petrullo as well. Blizzard take over in behind the net. They come to the near side. Played back to the near point, and Leach. He'll kick down the wall. Out of the corner, poked ahead. The Toros wanted to get it and go. It would have been Gellerman and Alexiak on a 2-on-0. Gellerman tied up along the wall. Now Kangas finds it. Couldn't stick a fork in it, though. He'll play it over to the far side. Kangas working along the wall, trying to bounce it down to Alexiak. It eventually gets there. Alexiak out of the corner. Along the blue line. No lane, so he'll play down into the corner for Gellerman. Gellerman off the wall, has his stick checked, and the puck rolls out to neutral. Connor McGinnis has it there. He'll fire it in deep. Door out of his net to stop it. It'll ring all the way around to the far side blue line. So McGinnis passed that to himself, but the puck traveled over 200 feet. This is McGinnis poking it ahead. Leach on the near side at the red line. Rings it into the Toro zone. Garrity out of the net to stop that. It results in a turnover thrown in front. Garrity got his leg on top for a whistle. Garrity creates a mess and cleans it up himself. 17:07 left to play here in period number 2. Toro still looking for their first shot of the period. They've surrendered 2 to the Blizzard. Still no change in score. 2 Rip Toros. Toros control the draw. Strom looks across for Earn. Keeps it moving to the far side. Ryan Green comes back across for Strom. Strom fires one into the corner. That puck was on edge. Far wall. Green blocks off the clearing attempt and fires it back in behind the net. Kelly falls down. He got dumped down hard. And behind, Babiak, the Blizzard captain, plays to Aird, his assistant. It's fired up the far wall where it hits the lineman. Results in a turnover, but a pair of Toros collide. That's going to lead to a rush the other way. Frost poked off his stick nicely by Strom into the corner for Earn. Earn kicks it along the wall for Kelly. Kelly touches out, and it's Ryan Green. Green into the zone. Cuts towards the middle, looking for a tip from Lincoln Earn. Got it, but the tip went wide. Far side, Blizzard take over. They almost fired that onto their own goalkeeper. Turning with it on the near side is Babiak. Plays in the middle, taken away. Lance couldn't tuck it home. Now poked at by Green, and it trickles just wide of the post. Belisle couldn't handle that. It may have been intended for Petrullo. Either way, Petrullo breaks it up in neutral ice and regains the handle. He'll take a hard hit in front of the Blizzard bench, as does Fritz Belisle. Tarasov takes it, tries the far side, and that is dumped in. We've got something behind the play. Frost just took Petrullo's helmet off, and Petrullo dumped him down and then gets a shot from behind by Rotenberg. Tarasov should be done. We've seen it in this building before. Johnny Walker was ejected from a game for taking a player's helmet off. Frost should be done. That's the rule. I think it's a stupid rule. But Frost should go. We'll see what they call. 2 Blizzard have been put in the penalty box to just 1 Toro. The first thing Frost did was knock Petrullo's helmet off his head. He's still sitting in the penalty box is Frost, so I imagine he's not being ejected. Again, it's a dumb rule, but that is the rule. We've seen the Toros pay the price. And Riley Yurkovich won't even go over to the Toro bench to discuss it. He's been over talking to Mo Mantha a couple of times now. There's no power play time on the clock. Only 4 Blizzard out, so the Toros will be going to the power play. Again, now Riley Yurkovich is in talking. Are they going to send Fost off? They're not. So the Toros are the power play for 2 minutes. And they control. It's up top McGinnis. Looks off far side Belisle. This is how you make them pay. On the power play, Belisle shot off the end wall. Rebound along to the near side. McGinnis keeps it at the point. McGinnis looks across for Fritz. Fritz back up top McGinnis. McGinnis delays, gives to Fritz, right back to McGinnis. Comes down to the near side and Lund. Lund from the top of the near circle, drops down low for Reisman, back to Lund. Lund up top for McGinnis. McGinnis tries Belisle, kicks to the stick. Belisle changes the angle, shot save made, rebound given to the far side. Krogman throws it up the wall and Fritz couldn't stop it. Near side Lund. Lund gains the line, hits the brakes. Now the Toros set it up again, 116. McGinnis does well to keep that. Fritz Belisle, the newly minted Toro captain, comes to the near side and Lund. Lund looks across for McGinnis. McGinnis leaves off far side Lance. Lance delays. Lance looking for a lane, leaves off for Belisle. Belisle shot, save made, rebound in the corner. Reisman swept it and it got through Fritz. 50 seconds left on the power play. McGinnis ahead for Lance. Lance for Oleksiak. The pass didn't have anything on it and it was picked off and cleared by Leach. Oleksiak plays back. This is Lance. Ahead, he missed Kelly. Goaltender plays it, and now pressure from Kelly forces a cover. Half minute left on the power play. 14:24 left to go here on period number 2. Toros lead by a pair. If the rule is going to be you remove a player's helmet, you're ejected, they need to remove any kind of judgment call. It's across for Strom. Backdoor play, it's in. Andrew Kangas off a beautiful feed from Strom, and the Toros lead 3-rip. So the Toros strike on the power play off a beautiful feed by Nick Strom to find Kangas all alone on the backside of that play to rifle it into a wide open cage. And the Toros power play now is 8 for 18. Skoog ahead for Henbrandt. Henbrandt into the zone. Tries to carry deep, but swept off his stick. Punched around to the near side, Larson. Larson down the wall. It never got through to Skoog. Gellerman steps in. Larson down for Gellerman, but it's past him and rolls to the far side. Johnson mishandles. Henbrandt steps in, takes it away, feeds Skoog. Skoog delays. Shot goes just wide. Great job by Skoog using his body to protect. Awkward looking collision as Gellerman went down into the wall. He pops right up. He's not happy about it. Far side. The Blizzard looking to get into the zone. Broken up by Spencer Kimball for Henbrandt. Henbrandt has Gellerman with him. Henbrandt delays. Shot off the tip of the glove and just wide. Gellerman finds it. Plays back to McGinnis. Shot blocked off by a body. McGinnis couldn't hold it. Now he'll flip it in. Delayed offside. So the Toros will go to change. Far side. Chopped up the wall. Earn plays the body. The puck gets past him into the zone. McGinnis with a good stick. Gloves down to the twig, and he's going to push play the other way. McGinnis into the zone. Poke checked at the line. Delay offside, and on the touch by Green, the whistle goes. 781 seconds left to go here in period number 2. Toros lead 3-0 and are out shooting the Blizzard 17-9. On the weekend, the Toros have outscored the Blizzard 10-0 now. And ruining the home opening weekend for the Yeti. Far side. Petrullo with a big hit, puck ahead for Kelly. And that's a penalty. It will be 2 minutes for being too strong. Not sure what Petrullo is really supposed to do there, other than not be stronger than the player he hit. 12:43 left to go here in the second. Toros back to the kill. Draw to the right of Garrity. Belial, Lund, Strom, and Earn, the quartet out looking to make music on the kill for the Toros. And they control the draw. Strom has his pocket pick. Good poke check by Garrity. Denies an offensive opportunity. Rotenberg plays along to the near side, and Frost, who shouldn't be playing in this game anymore. Touched out by Fritz Belial, and he's going to look to go shorthanded. It's poked away from him. Frost turned it over for Lund. Lund tried to drag move, but it's taken off his stick by Alexander, who looks to push play up ice. Alexander was short of center when he rang that into the zone, and it goes for an icing. Blizzard clock operator has not stopped the clock. They cost themselves a solid 9 seconds by not stopping the clock. Let's see how much time they put back up. I think we'll have a delay here as the clock operator tries to figure it out. They didn't give themselves the penalty. They reset the game clock, but they didn't reset the penalty time. So the Toros get 9 seconds of kill. This is Frost. Now seems like an excellent time to point out that the Toros have the best off-ice official crew in the North American Hockey League. Happy to have J.R. Sweet and Jeff Sandvold back running things between the penalty boxes again for another year. Shot on, save made by Garrity. Puck back to the point. Andrews leaves off to the far side. Good poke by McGinnis, and now Lund gathers. Lund pushing up ice. Lund delays. Now he looks across for Lincoln Earn. Link delaying. He'll just carry down into the corner. The Toros defenseman content to eat it along the wall. 30 seconds left on the power play for the Blizzard, and they're playing in the wrong end of the ice. That a good way to sum up just how this weekend has gone for Brookings. Puck rolled deep into the Toro zone. Earn with a big hit, and that's going to draw a call. Another hit by Earn. And now the whistle goes. 9 seconds of 5-on-3. And then another penalty kill for the Toros of just 5-on-4. That hit was probably a second early. Ness, Green, Strom, the trio to start. Petrullo will just join the play. He'll be the second defenseman on the ice for the Toros in 9 seconds. Toros control the draw. Strom hoists one all the way down. It hits Leach in the shoulder. Petrullo's out of the box, and the Toros just down one man. 654 seconds here in the second. 142 on the power play now for the Blizzard as they gain the line on the far side. Petrullo forces a man to turn. It's played back to the point, and the captain Babiak comes across to Leach. Leach looking backside of the play. It's Magnavite. His shot goes up off the glass. And the Toros take it away. Failed clearing attempt by Strom. One-time try blocked by Petrullo, and he'll send it 200 feet. Toros able to change up their kill. 110 on the man advantage as Babiak starts the Blizzard up the near side. Pass broken up by Kelly, but eventually finds its way back to Kaljan. Kaljan over the line, left to the far side. Babiak Drag move Babiak, centering feed, poked at by Garrity to keep it from getting to the intended location. Now just hacked to the wall by Larson and out. Halfway home, 10 minutes gone in the second, 10 left to play, 47 seconds left to go as this is rung in. Garrity can't stop it. The Blizzard were mid-change. That allows McGinnis time. His pass up ice is broken up. And what do we got? Hand pass is called on the Blizzard. That will pull the draw out of the Toro zone with just 36 seconds left on the power play for the Blizzard. Draw controlled by the Blizzard. Alexander fires one in. It, I believe, caught the referee, and that allows the Toros to get it and send it all the way down. 25 seconds left as the goaltender Door almost falls coming out from behind the net. And now another penalty on the Toros. Ryan Green with a trip. It'll end up in behind the net. And now on the touch, 10 seconds of 5-on-3. And Ryan Green to the penalty box. The Toros didn't get a very good pregame meal today. We have a delay here as the Brookings goaltender tries to fix his equipment. But perhaps the lack of a quality pregame meal, the responsibility of that falls on the home team. Those were given a taco and nacho bar before this one, which, while tasty, is not exactly what athletes want on game day. So the delay continues with a palindrome on the clock. 9:19 left to play in period number 2. Toros lead 3-0. What I was starting to get at, though, is that perhaps there's a good buffet in the penalty box, as I'm sure the Toros players are hungry. Puck controlled in the near corner. Long shot blocked and cleared by Kangas. Toros get Lincoln Earn back and have 1:40 left to kill. Dumped into the Toro zone. Lincoln Earn's back on it. He'll use the glass to hammer that around to the far side. Lincoln Earn touches for Kangas. Kangas tried to pass it to himself off the wall, but it was picked off by an alert Andrews. Alexander dumps it into the far corner. Lincoln Earn hammers that one, let's say, 80% of the way down. Dorr leaves it there for Alexander. Alexander will start up. 68 seconds left on the power play for the Blizzard. Touched off to the far side. Big hit by Petrullo. Thrown in front of the Toro net. Kelly's on it first. He'll use the glass. Alexander with a good keep. The blue line only for a moment, though, as the Toros send it the rest of the way down. 50 seconds left on the power play. The Blizzard come out from behind their net. Andrews leaves off to the far side. Thrown to the near. Played back to the point. Aird can't keep it. Good read by Ness. Ness trying to start up ice. Kelly was pulled into the zone. And the play is whistled offside. Probably could have been a penalty. All the way this weekend is gone. Toros seem to be fine without the help from the officials. Kangas on the draw for the Toros. Ryan Oleksiak checking in. Thank you for listening. And yes, whenever possible, order Jimmy John's, as that's dumped in. Hit someone on the bench for a whistle. In fact, I believe some of the players did order Jimmy John's. Fans from last season may remember a pregame favorite of mine as well. Slim 5. This is a very misleading name. I've eaten a bunch and I am not slim. They dig on the far wall. Toros have killed off all of the penalties. Just shy of 6 full minutes shorthanded without surrendering a goal. Long shot blocked off in front. Thrown ahead on the far side. 2-on-1, Antonucci, the trigger man. He's got Aquero with him. Sliding breakup by Earn. Centering feed broken up by Garrity. And now the Toros look to go the other way. Kangas ahead. It hops on Gellerman just as it got there. He and Aird come together in the corner. They'll dig there. Gellerman using his body to protect. Now it's picked up by Kangas. Swept back to the point. Lincoln Earn. Long shot. Blocker save. Rebound to the near side. Oleksiak. Oleksiak plays back to Kimball. Kimball's shot is blocked out front by Aquero. Gellerman guides back to Earn. His one-timer's blocked. It comes right to Kimball. Kimball throws one on net. It's in! Spencer Kimball finds the top corner, and it's for Rip Toros. So the Toros kill 5 minutes and 41 seconds of consecutive power play time for the Blizzard without surrendering a goal. And then come back and pop one in themselves. Lincoln Earn's shot was blocked from the point. It carried to the near point. Spencer Kimball found one high to the blocker's side. And this one becoming another laugher. Henbrandt pokes it into the zone. Far side, gathered in there by Rotenberg, taken away by Henbrandt. A pair of 13s come together. Meanwhile, it's ahead for Leach. Leach, dogged by Reisenen. It's chipped into the zone, tipped over, shot wide. Garrity came out far to challenge and gave the Blizzard shooter Frost nothing to aim at. Petrullo ahead along the near side. Reisenen, toss across, finds Henbrandt. Henbrandt delays and then just dumps it in as Reisenen stepped off to change. 5:40 left to go in period number 2. Toros lead by 4. Rolled in, Garrity keeps it away from the attacking Frost, and now Lincoln Earns stretch pass finds Henbrandt. Henbrandt in, tried to tuck it, and it didn't go as he tried to leave that underneath the goaltender door. Up the middle, Belial boots it into the zone. Both Belial's on the ice. Fritz for the Toros and Owen for the Blizzard. And of course, thanks to Mike Belial for informing me there is no relation. Chipped in on the far wall. Lund gets it back. A weak shot on net. Belial finds it in behind. Feeds his teammate Lance. Lance rolled it to the near side. Toros D were changing, so no one at the point. Petrullo out neutral ice. Turned it over to Owen. Belial plays over to the far side. Bouncing puck. Able to find it is Lund, and he'll push play back towards the offensive end of the ice. Lund chips it in as the Toros need a change. Kelly will pressure. Alexander's on it first, however. Alexander fires one up. It'll come out, and they'll wave or call that an icing. 4:37 left to go in period number 2. As we see the Blizzard starting to leave a cherry picker out in the neutral zone. It's the only way they're going to score, it seems. Stephen Lawrence asking for story time. Fans unaware I drove separate on this as we're still carrying, as Marty mentioned, the pregame show 26. That's chipped ahead for Ryan Green. Want to give the guys a little extra room on the bus. I drove my own car down. A little easier before the weather gets bad. As this is Green turning in neutral ice, left it for Kelly. Saw a guy walking down Highway 83 carrying a large wooden cross. But he had a wheel attached to the back and the bottom. I feel like if you're going to be the guy who carries the giant wooden cross down the road, putting it on a wheel is kind of cheating. This is Alexander. Plays off to the far side. Andrews up ice. That is tipped up and out of play. 3:48 left to go in period number 2. Dave Lakefield checking in. He's going to have to rethink the fireball shots after every Toro goal. Well, that certainly would not seem to be a good life strategy, at least this weekend. Toros have put up 11 through just about 5 periods of play. This is Oleksiak turning off the wall. He'll start up ice. Oleksiak looks to the far side. Gellerman interfered with. It's waved off for the icing, but not called for a penalty. Far side. McGinnis with a big hit on the far wall on Krogman. Larson breaks it up nicely and then leaves for Oleksiak. Oleksiak tied up and taken into the wall. Blizzard take over. Jam play doesn't go. I don't know that Garrity even had to get a piece of that. Meanwhile, Gellerman ahead. Kangas catches the carom off the wall, sweeps into the zone. He's rolled off the puck on the near side. Babiak plays over to the far side and Aird up the wall. Loose puck in neutral ice. Dumped in. They announce the big hit. It got one yell. This is Frost into the zone. Lost the handle. Antonucci's shot's blocked by Strom. It seemed to sting him for a moment. It's back to Leach. Long shot. That goes wide. In behind. And Garrity alertly finds the pass out and covers it. And now Earn gets tackled. .226 left to go in period number 2. Antonucci's helmet came off, but I think that's his own fault as he was tackling Lincoln Earn. 2:26 left to go here in period number 2. Toros lead by 4. Was Kangas and Kimball. The markers for the Toros. Side of the net, Kimball wins the battle, plays along to Reisanen. Ahead, Skoog has his pocket picked. Kimball finds it in neutral ice. Kimball chips it deep. Back the other way. Petrullo leaves for Kimball. Kimball tied up along the wall. Big hit by Skoog as he erases a man along the near wall. Reisanen looks across. The pass was off the mark for Hembrandt. Well, Kangas and Kimball have scored. Now it's incumbent on Kelly, the last of the Toros with a K last name. He's got 96 seconds to finish it off this period. His line's not out there, though. Near side, Leach flips one wide of Garrity. Kimball's on it first. He rings it around to the near side. Belisle keeps it moving for Lance. Lance overskated it. Rotenberg pinned to the wall by Belisle. McGinnis helps him out. They'll dig along the wall. Blizzard have it. Rotenberg plays down into the corner. Kimball's the first to it. Touches along to the near side. It's back to the point. Alexander keeps it there. Sweeps across to the far side. A shot goes wide off the end wall. They dig in behind. Toros win the battle. This is Kimball. 57 seconds. Someone just set off the goal horn, and the official stopped play. The Toros were on the rush. So the Toros on the rush. some fan found the trigger for the goal horn. Final minute of play here in period number 2. I understand why the understand why the referee didn't recognize it. Brookings is yet to score. So that errant horn, the first time we've heard the Brookings goal horn all weekend. This is Belial, tied up in the corner. Lance can't corral that as it came to him. Worked ahead. Blizzard, in neutral ice, just ring it deep. 25 seconds. Garrity out of his net to stop this. Throwing along the near side wall. Tucked ahead. Belial throws one ahead. Lance couldn't catch it. It was shoulder high. That may have been a high stick had he played it down anyways. Final 10 seconds of the period. Parker Larson's back on it. Banks over to the far side. Lincoln Earn. Lincoln Earn turns away from pressure. Antonucci takes it away, and the horn sounds to end the period. We are through 2. Toros lead 4-0. We will come back with Shane Wagner after these messages here on the Minotauros Network.
I'm here at the year's hottest stag pool party.
Put your antlers up.
Where? Some poor guy's backyard. These stags are bringing down the house. Seriously, deer are ripping holes in the pool cover. They're trampling patio furniture. And all the damage was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Stag Pool Party, October 27th, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your local farmer's agent at 701-838-8144.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri, and I love Firehouse Subs. Take their meatball sub, for example. It's loaded wall-to-wall with Italian meatballs and a zesty marinara with melted provolone on a toasted roll. And when I say take their meatball sub, I mean it. Grab a medium meatball sub combo to go right now, just $6. But don't forget, the reason Firehouse Subs is driven to make the best subs anywhere is simple. The more subs you enjoy, the more they're able to help save lives because a portion of every purchase goes towards first responders in our communities.
The Firehouse Sub Meatball Sub Combo. Medium meatball sub, your choice of chips and a 22-ounce drink. Get it hot and ready in our to-go box, now just $6 for a limited time only. Order online now at firehousesubs.com. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit firehousesubs.com.
I guess I don't have to tell you that I've been unsatisfied with your performance lately. You're showing your age. I think I even see a bald spot. It's time for Tires Plus.
Tires Plus has the prescription to satisfy all your vehicle needs, from tires to repair. Stop settling for average performance. Trust your locally owned Tires Plus. Some common side effects may occur, such as family safety, feelings of happiness, strange smiles that last all day, free courtesy rides, and raccoon hands. Actually, that's not real. I was just checking to see if you're listening. Thinking tires? Think Tires Plus.
The Job Connection brought to you by Classic Hits 1390 KRRZ.
Coulter Energy is hiring day supervisors, night operators, and field assistants. Must be able to pass a drug and alcohol test along with a physical. Must be able to work away from home in extended hours. Coulter Energy offers competitive wages, including drive time wage and non-taxable per diem, and benefits. Send resume to jobs at coulterenergy.ca or online at coulterenergy.com. Coulter Energy is an equal opportunity employer.
For info about this job and others, head to ClassicHits1390.com.
Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you. The foot and ankle specialists at Trinity Health can help with both surgical and non-surgical solutions. So patients who suffer from foot and ankle related issues can say, so long heel pain, catch you later corns, hasta la vista hammer toes. Relieve pain now and help prevent future discomfort. Diagnosis and treatment is available today. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Welcome back inside the Larson Ice Center. Toros lead by a score of 4-0, out shooting the Blizzard 21-11. Joining me now is Toros assistant coach Shane Wagner. Wags, I don't even know how you analyze this anymore. It's just, we're rolling.
Yeah, I think for us, it's just paying attention to the details.
each period's a new period, and our goal is to win each period and just keep getting better. It's a long road. So.
One of the things that I think has helped contribute to this streak now, 26-2 over the last 4+ games, is we have gotten some puck luck. I mean, you look at that last goal by Spencer Kimball, it was a fantastic shot on a puck on edge, but it was Lincoln Earn's shot that was originally blocked, and it landed right on Kimball's tape. That's not something you can count on all season, is it?
No, definitely not, but it just kind of goes so when we're playing hard and we're doing the right things, it bounces the right way, and when we're not, it usually bounces the other way.
One question I did have from that period is something that we've seen pop up for the first time this year, but it came up quite a bit last year, the helmet removal rule. That scrum right in front of the Brookings bench, Petrullo gets his helmet ripped off by Frost. Frost gets the 2-minute penalty. The other guy gets the additional penalty. Was there any discussion at all from the referee as to why Frost was allowed to stay in the game?
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I couldn't get a clear look, but from what I heard was, and we asked, and I think it could have been a case that the refs just missed it, and or maybe they forgot to look for it, and it happened. But yeah, it's definitely, kind of the beginning of the season, we saw a couple of kick face-offs last night that are usually whistled dead, and they weren't. A couple missed offsides, but we got to give and take.
Going into this third period now, having outscored the Blizzard 11-0 over the course of this weekend, do you worry about things getting perhaps out of control?
Yeah, there's always that concern, but we can only worry about ourselves, make sure we protect ourselves. But, our goal is to play the best period all weekend in this third here and just keep the puck moving.
Not that this one is locked in and over, but if you start to look ahead, a big weekend next weekend with the Bismarck Bobcats, the home opener on Saturday night. You've got a year of that rivalry under your belt. What are you expecting next weekend from Bismarck?
It's going to be a hard-heading game. They're a good team. They got a lot of good players in. They got a lot of returners. Their goalie's solid. It's going to be a solid game. It's going to be a good challenge for us. And right now, everything's going right for us, so it'll be interesting to see when they come to town, if we just got to keep it going.
And how excited are you to hang that banner at the south end of the arena for the division championship last year?
I'm extremely excited. It's a huge honor to be a part of that, so I'm excited to see it go up.
All right, well, we'll let you go get ready for the third period. Thanks for popping up. Once again, that's Toros assistant coach Shane Wagner. This one, again, running out of nice things to say about this group of Toros right now. Outscoring opponents 26-2 since the second day of the showcase. I don't think it's sustainable, but it sure is fun while it's rolling along. Speaking of rolling along, the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report keeps on going, but first, some messages from our sponsors here on the Minotauros Network, AM 1390 KRZ, HockeyTV.com, and MinotaurosHockey.com/listen-live.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line of that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All in one place. You can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town, arrange a meeting for up to 30 people, and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
Power up your career with Gooseneck Implement, inviting you to join our team at any one of our 13 John Deere dealerships in North and South Dakota. Gooseneck is now hiring for all positions, especially technicians. At Gooseneck Implement, we take pride in our family culture and our commitment to always reinvesting in our employees and our hometowns. To apply for a great job and invest in your future, visit gooseneckimplement.com. Proud to be your John Deere dealer. Gooseneck Implement, the power behind the paint.
Hi, this is Dave Pankow from First International Bank and Trust. I'd like to wish all the local athletes good luck in the upcoming sports season. We want to thank all the coaches who give of their time, help mentor our students through their example of leadership, sportsmanship, character, and determination. Have a great season. From your family at First International Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Live first.
Daniel the deer danced everywhere. He pranced through fields and jigged through rivers. Then he saw it. What a stage! A place no deer had dared dance before. The hood of a brand new car.
Hey, my car!
And the car was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Deer Dance Floor, December 1st, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Taros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your locals farmers agent at 701-838-8144.
Whoa, what was that?
That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hi, Taros fans. I'm Lincoln Earn. When the Taros are on the road, we always stop at Applebee's. They always take care of the Taros, giving us the fuel we need to win away from the Mesa. The boys love to eat there after home games, too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
The sinister cries haunted Mary through the night. Dawn neared, and still the voice tormented her. She ran towards the safety of her car, flung open the door, and a coyote had somehow gotten locked inside. But the damaged interior was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Coyote Carpool, August 1st, 2015. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Taros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your locals farmers agent at 701-838-8144.
Welcome back inside the Larson Ice Center here in Brookings, South Dakota. Toros lead by a score of 4-0 through 2 periods. Recap all the happy math for you. Shots on goal, 21-11. Thanks to an 8-4 margin in the second period, a period in which the Toros spent 5 minutes and 41 seconds consecutively shorthanded, including 19 seconds of 5-on-3. The Toros killed it all off, obviously, as the score is 4-0. But despite all that shorthanded time, the Toros still doubled up the Blizzard in shots that period. I would not want to be down in that Brookings locker room this intermission. Recap the scoring for you. In the first, it was Taylor Lance from Fritz Belisle for Lance's 4th of the year, Belisle his 5th helper. Diedrich Henbrandt got his 2nd of the season from Lincoln Earn, who picked up his 2nd assist of the year. Link has 3 goals as well. In the second period, on the power play, it was Kangas getting his 5th of the year from Strom, his 3rd assist, and Lincoln Earn, his 3rd helper. That made it 3-0 Toros, and then Kangas again. So they're saying Kangas redirected that one for Spencer Kimball. That gives him 6 on the season. Kimball and right now Gellerman credited with the assists on the 4th goal for the Toros, which is where we are now, 4-0 in favor of the men from Minot. Updating scores from around the rest of the league. It took overtime, but the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Knights Top the Maryland Black Bears 3-2, 5-3 Johnstown over New Jersey. 2-1 the Northeast Generals over the Jamestown Rebels. 3-2 Springfield over Kenai. Mid-third, the Magicians hold a 2-1 lead on the Fairbanks Ice Dogs, who continue to struggle out of the gate. Austin and Bismarck are tied at 1 aside as they approach the second horn. Corpus 3-0 on the Mudbugs. That one is starting period number 3. Amarillo 4-1 on Topeka, as the Bulls look to remain the only undefeated team in the North American Hockey League. Janesville a 2-1 lead on Chippewa. Lone Star a 2-0 lead on Odessa. And the Wilderness a 3-2 lead on Aberdeen. Looking at the USHL board, games from today, everything almost done. Just one game still in action. Green Bay 3-2 over Dubuque. The USA U18s top Sioux Falls 5-4 in a shootout. Waterloo 3-1 over Omaha. And Muskegon 4-3 over Sioux City. That one through 2. Muskegon was out to a 4-0 lead in that one, so Sioux City battling back. Looking at the NHL scoreboard, game's already final. Oilers over the Flames 4-3. Flyers 4-1 over the Bruins. 5-1 Wings over Leafs. 3-2 Lightning over Panthers. And 3-0 Senators over Canadiens. The Chicago Blackhawks lead the Columbus Blue Jackets 4-0 through 2. Coyotes and Canucks, Ducks and Kings get underway in the next hour. That will do it for your Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report. When we come back, we'll have the drop of the puck on the third period after these messages here on the Minotauros Network.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri. I love Firehouse Subs because you can feed your whole crew and help your community thanks to Firehouse Subs Catering. If you're planning a tailgate, an office holiday party, or anything in between, Firehouse Subs has crowd-pleasing platters starting at just $5 per person. They'll even deliver to you. And of course, you'll be helping your community because a portion of every purchase at Firehouse Subs goes towards helping first responders in our communities. The more subs folks enjoy, the more Firehouse Subs is able to help save lives.
Firehouse Subs Catering. Choose from sub, salad, or dessert platters for your next group gathering. Platters start at just $5 a person. Visit firehousesubs.com to find a location near you. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit firehousesubs.com.
You're gonna love buying from Ryan.
Hi, this is Carson Wentz. While we have a couple seconds, I'd like to tell you why I'm a fan of Ryan Family Dealerships. They know the only way to win someone's respect, to earn their business, is by meeting and exceeding their expectations. That's why I buy my vehicles here. Whether it's sales, parts, or service, you can be sure they'll go the extra mile for you. Take it from me, you're going to love buying from Ryan.
Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Captain's Cove Seafood Restaurant invites you in for your favorite seafood as well as steak, chicken, and lots of great burgers and sandwiches. The Cove has fish and chips, crab, shrimp, and all-you-can-eat meals. Captain's Cove, where fishing is made easy. 1735 South Broadway in Minot.
Welcome back inside the Larson Ice Center here in Brookings, South Dakota. Toros looking to go the distance, leading 4-0 over the Brookings Blizzard. A aggregate weekend score of 11-0 for you soccer fans. Toros will once again be working from left to right on your radio dial or computer monitor, depending on how you are tuned into the Minotauros Network. We are on AM 1390 KRRZ, HockeyTV.com, as well as MinotaurosHockey.com. Lance to take the draw against Chouette. 1,200 fresh seconds on the clock as we start period number 3. The linesman signals that was a bad drop, and we'll do it again. With now 1,197 seconds. Nope, they reset it to 20. So 20 full minutes on the clock as we drop that puck and get ready to go with period number 3. Chipped ahead for Lance. That was just out of his reach. He takes it back and rolls it down into the corner. Keeps it moving, does Lance. It's along the wall. It gets past McGinnis. He'll race the other way. Krogman wins that race, but Parker Larson cleans it up nicely. Banked ahead on the near side. Chouette can't stop it. It's out to neutral. Aired across for Babiak. Babiak dumps it in. Parker Larson leaves it to the far side. It never got through to Belisle. Back to the point. Long shot coming. Blocked out front by Fritz. Larson with it now. He'll use the glass to bank that out to neutral ice. Down to the Brookings blue line. McGinnis plays ahead. Rolled along the wall. It's caught in the referee's skates. That allows a free shot at Taylor Lance. Players collide. Eventually Keenan Lund finds it. Leaves off to the near side. He wanted Earn. It never got there. Lance jousting with Babiak. Babiak wanted to go again. The Toros. No real interest in dropping the gloves on another point night. This one rolled deep into the zone. Door out of his net fails to stop. Skoog leaves down the wall. Gets it back. Skoog walks in. Wires it in. Wilmer Skoog makes it 5-0 Toros. .18:34 to go here in period number 3. And Toros now up 5-0. Earn looks across for Strom. Ahead for Reisanen. Ahead to Skoog. Skoog tacked to tape, has his shot blocked into the corner. Gets it back. Reisanen gets an assist on that. Good step up by Strom. Breaks that up at the red line. Kimball looks to chip ahead. It hit the referee. Where's the puck? And then it was sitting on... The puck was sitting on the rail in front of the glass on the top of the boards. No one can find it. Eventually they did, and play continues. This is Kimball carrying ahead. Kimball rolls it into the zone. I still think he should end up getting credit for that goal. It was credited to Kangas. Alexiak mishandles along the wall. Henbrandt tries to get it back to him. Nothing doing, but Henbrandt wins the battle and gets it back to Petrullo. Looks across for Kimball. Kimball flips one on net. It's blocked off out front by Leach. Leach plays ahead. Henbrandt trying to break that up on the back check. Good poke at the blue line by Petrullo. Alexiak looks back to the far side. Petrullo, and it's rolled in. Door out of his net to stop that. Toros have scored 5 on 22. Yikes. Far side, Frost. He was short of center. They'll wave off icing as Garrity comes out to play. Israel tries to throw one in front. Broken up. It never got through to Gellerman. Instead, it's Karnick. Broken up by Larson. Looks in front. Shot fought off by Garrity. Israel plays down low. Kangas plays the body. McGinnis finds it. McGinnis comes back to the near side. Larson banks ahead. Kangas touches for Gellerman. Gellerman has Alexiak with him. Couldn't quite find the handle. Rolled it deep into the zone instead. Kangas chasing, but it's along to the near corner. And Israel. 990 seconds as that's left off to the far side. Kelly just interfered with as he was chasing that puck. Krogman around behind. Two Toros digging against one Blizzard. And that Blizzard is Hayden Karnick. Lincoln Earn comes out of the scrum with it, banks ahead for Kelly, who's still, well, I guess if they're not going to credit that goal to Kimball, the K-name scoring party needs both Kimball and Kelly to score. But that one thrown up and out of play off the board, so the Toros, or off the glass, I should say, so the Toros will be allowed to change with 952 seconds left to go here in period number 3. Shots on goal 22-12 in favor of the Toros, who lead 5-rip. Quick shot off the draw, save made by Garrity, bouncing puck hacked to the wall. Kelly finds it there. He gets worked over, plays ahead for Ness, blocked off in front. Petrullo finds it. Petrullo leaves it back for Spencer Kimball. Kimball tries the far side. Kelly has it there. Kelly's pass hits Ness in the skates. It was actually intended for Green on the near boards. Ahead, Chouette rolls it into the zone. Kimball can't find that. Kelly does, and he'll look to turn the other way. Kelly ahead for Green. Green wheels, tries to get Kelly going up the far side, but it's picked off and comes back the other way. Just chip deep. Aquaro's on it, sweeps it around to the near side. Israel keeps it at the point. Green steps into him. Larson finds it, and he'll start up ice. Parker Larson, the defenseman, leads the Toros into the zone, pulls the trigger in and out of the glove, and now a cover. Dorr ends up playing it in behind as there were no Toros there. Leach holds behind his own net. Near side, Israel leaves off far side. Lance with a good read, but he couldn't play it, delayed offside. Now Lund didn't wait long enough, so the Blizzard can start unmolested. Near side, Johnson rolls it ahead to the blue line. Broken up nicely by Strom, finds Lance. Lance turning through neutral, leaves off for Lund. Took the hit to make the play to Taylor Lance. Now Lund forced off the puck. Belial works it back to the point. This is Strom with a shot. Save made. Rebound into the corner. Lund gives chase, but Leach is on it first. Belial steps into him and takes it away. Belial can't keep it away from a pair of Blizzard who were there in support. Quickly up for Lance, who tried to touch for Belial, but it's broken up by Leach. Strom steps into Frost, and Garrity out to play. Leaves for Earn, who hammers around to the near side, and Lund. Toss across, misses Belial. Near side aired, ahead. Finds Frost into the zone. Shot, crossbar! Frost saying that went in. The goal light did not come on. So even if they ask the goal judge, I imagine the answer will be no, it was not a goal. Reisman with a big hit on the far wall, and the puck rolls to Petrullo. Petrullo forced to turn. Gives to Kimball. Kimball looking up ice for Henbrandt. Nope, the goaltender came out. That negates the icing. So Reisman on the far wall. Gives for Henbrandt. Henbrandt out of the corner. Backhand try, blocked out front. This one dumped in cross corner. Petrullo pokes it along to the near side. Skoog touches for Henbrandt. Henbrandt carries to the far side, waiting for help as the rest of the Toros went to change. Henbrandt and Andrews into the wall together. I'm sorry, that's Alexander, not Andrew. Now another puck drills the official. A rough period. Meanwhile, Karnick on the attack, watched by Larson, shot wide, and then up off the netting. 12:23 left to play here in period number 3. Toros lead 5-0. Stephen Lawrence points out a good point. At this rate, it will be free wings every home game. And he's right. The Toros, when they score 5 goals at home, it's free wings at Buffalo Wings and Rings after the game. You just have to show your ticket stub. Right now, only one game this year the Toros have not scored 5. And that was a mere 4-goal output. Real disappointing day for the Toros, that was. Meanwhile, Kangas has it poked away. Owen Belial working down low. Kangas bumps him off the puck in a collision of nines. Long shot blocked out front. So that 9-on-9 hit, would that become 81 or 18? Meanwhile, this is Kangas over the line. Looks off far side. Oleksiak. He'll just spin it around to the near side and Earn punches it down into the corner for Kangas. It never got there. Gellerman steps in and gets it there. Gellerman gets it back from Kangas. He was looking out front for Oleksiak. And the pass missed him. The Toros will have to retreat and retrieve. Touched ahead. Oleksiak touches for Kangas. Didn't go. And Leach will use the glass to bank that all the way down the ice for a Minot's finest collision center icing. The clock above the video board. I have not noticed it until now, so I can't tell if it's running or if it's just stuck. But it says it's roughly 12 minutes to 3. Toros control off the draw. Quick shot off the post for Kelly. Petrullo down the wall for Green. Green couldn't come off the wall with possession. It was hacked off his stick. Kimball has it neutral. Kelly rolls it deep. Ness gives chase. They'll move over to the far side and Leach. Leach has it taken away by Kelly and Ness. Ness getting help from Kelly. Kelly out of the corner looking up top for Petrullo. Petrullo will just dump it down low for Green. Green can't come out from behind with it. He's taken down. Kelly guides it back to the point and Kimball. Kimball back to Kelly. Comes across to Petrullo. Petrullo, nice drag move, and then looks across for Kimball. Backhand try. They dig in front. It's still loose. Blizzard nets come free. And now it's Krogman going the other way with speed. Krogman shot fought off by Garrity. Rebound given to the far corner. Thrown in front. Only Ryan Green is there, and he'll move it ahead for Kelly. Kelly out for Green. Touches for Ness. Ness on the attack. Cuts to the middle and then just sweeps it down in the corner for Green. Green taken into the wall. The Toros are mid-change, so no help. Now Belial comes along. Taylor Lance pressuring as well, but Babiak ahead for Antonucci. McGinnis wins that battle. The Toros were already backing out of the zone. It's ahead for Johnson, and it's offside for a whistle. 9:54 left to go here in period number 3. This is now 27-2. The Toros have outscored opponents on this 5-game winning streak. Yes, I'm calling it a 5-game winning streak because I don't think they're going to blow this lead. Bouncing puck. Belial sweeps it back to McGinnis. McGinnis just throws it down into the corner. It ends up and out of play for a whistle. So now the question is, Garrity has performed well in his now 5.5 periods of hockey. 6.5. He did play a period and a half in the opener, a full game. That's 4.5. And now another 2. That's 6.5. And half a period here. So 7 periods of hockey thus far for Ben Garrity. He's performed well. Rydwachenko has a shutout in his only appearance on the season. Nick Grabko, while he got pulled from the first one, has only allowed 1 goal since in 2 starts. I'm glad I don't have to make that decision. I imagine we'll see Wachenko next weekend against the against the Bobcats. Meanwhile, Lund pressuring. He can't take this one away. Fritz along the wall, couldn't corral it. Players jousting. This one getting a little chippy. I would imagine the Blizzard a little embarrassed. So this is down into the corner. Karnik poked off his stick by Strom. Keenan Lund starts up ice. Lund gains the line, drops a pass for Reisman. Reisman trying to go back to Lund. Pass was off the mark. Leach leaves it in the near corner. Reisenen's the first of this. He's got Skoog going to the front. Pass broken up. And now the puck coming back the other way, chipped in. And back out to neutral. Leach turning with it. Henbrandt steps into him. It's in behind the Toro net. Kimball with it there. Kimball leaves for Strom. Long pass for Henbrandt. Picked off by Andrews, who read it well, but he'll just dump it in as he needs a change. Kimball tied up behind the Toro net. Where is it? Comes back out front. Blocker save by Garrity. Frost with it. His shot's blocked by Skoog. Right onto the tape of Strom, who chips out to neutral. Babiak looks to throw it back into the zone. He was short of center, but Garrity came out to play to negate the icing. Reisenen goes back to Kimball. Kimball comes in front for Petrullo. Petrullo back to Kimball. Long pass ahead for Henbrandt. Rolled into the zone. Aird takes over, plays to the near side. Petrullo trying to throw it to the front. It was partially blocked. Puck pinballs around. Alexiak can't pull the trigger. Henbrandt takes it back. Henbrandt pinned there. Puck up the far side wall. The Blizzard on the attack. This is Tarasov. Penalty behind the play. Henbrandt and Babiak will go. Babiak laying into Henbrandt. Not sure how effective that is. Henbrandt, one of the two Swedes on the Toros. Speaks a little bit of English, but not a ton. .7:11 left to go here in period number 3, but it's the Blizzard net that's been open. 5-0 the score here. Shots on goal, 25-15. We'll go 4 aside. Kangas and Chouette on the draw. One back by the Blizzard. Dumped into the Toro zone. McGinnis. Left in behind the Toro net for Larson. Larson comes to the near side. Gellerman gets it to Kangas. Kangas working on the near side. Looks to gain the line. He's forced to hit the brakes. And once he gets down to the goal line, trying to work it back to the point. Just got punched in the face by Chouette. Meanwhile, the puck in behind the net. They come to the near side and Calgen. Stepping up was McGinnis. Works it to Kangas. Kangas tied up there. Kept at the point by Larson. Larson walks in. Wires. That one comes up off the glass. Out in front. Toros can't get a stick to it. Gellerman taken into the wall by a pair of Blizzard. And then this is just thrown up and kept by McGinnis. McGinnis hits the brakes as he works down the wall. Throws in front for Gellerman. It's picked off and thrown down the ice. They'll wave off the icing, so the Toros will retreat and retrieve. 58 seconds in the 4-on-4 plays. This is Larson. Leaves in behind for Strom. Strom tries the far side. That pass was off the mark. Spinning with it. Good poke there by Kelly on Aquaro. Down low. Strom takes over. Gives to Larson. Larson along the near side. Forced to hit the brakes. Plays ahead to Alexiak. Alexiak feeds Kelly. Kelly into the zone. Kelly dangles right through, man. Looks to center. Alexiak got spun down and on the touch. The Toros will go to the power play. It will start as a 4-on-3 power play and then in 30 seconds become a 5-on-4 man advantage. As the assistant captain Aird is sent to hockey jail. Kelly, Alexiak, Ern and Strom, the quartet, out for the Toros. The draw is won by the Blizzard, and the Toros will have to chase. This is Lincoln Ern. Ern into the zone. Ern to Strom, right back to Ern as the Toros are set up in a diamond. This is Alexiak, back up top to Ern. Ern through traffic, tip one up and over off the stick of Kelly. Alexiak Down into the corner. Looking back door. It was just out of the reach of Strom. Toros come full strength. Shot. Save made on Kelly, whose stick was then tied up by Leach as he went for the rebound. Still 1:22 left on the Toros man advantage. Toros, again, like last night, will not be running any special teams units at this point. Just rolling their usual lines. Petrullo ahead for Henbrandt. Henbrandt's into the zone, hits the brakes as he hits the goal line, looks up top for Petrullo. Petrullo across for Kimball. Kimball back to Petrullo. Petrullo thought about it and then comes down to Henbrandt on the near wall. Up top, Petrullo one-timer. Tip out front, rebound, and another kick save by Dorr on Skoog. Meanwhile, Skoog, side of the net, Oleksiak. Shot save made. Oleksiak keeps it in the corner, looks up top, Petrullo. 44 seconds on the man advantage. Side of the net, nifty tip by Skoog, but the goaltender was there. Skoog deflected that while he was spinning at the side of the net. And that was intentional. He used his body to shield that. Meanwhile, Frost with it. Harassed by Skoog, and now Rysanen plays it into the Toro zone. Kimball sweeps it back. Petrullo comes together with Krogman. 4 minutes remain in regulation. This is Skoog. Wilmer Skoog right around Frost into the zone. Faked a shot, now tries another. In and out of the glove. Far side, Andrews banks ahead. Rysanen bumps him into the wall. And now Karnick, shot save made and a cover by Garrity. 3:37 left to go here in regulation. Toros lead 5-0. Toros control off the draw. This is Kelly into the zone. Green's there. Wanted to center. It was broken up. Hacked to the far wall. Larson steps up. It pops up high in the air. How did that not hit any of the rafters? Meanwhile, it's poked out to neutral ice. Ness finds it. Works it into the zone. Not much farther before it's taken over by Israel, who retreats behind his own cage. Plays over to the far side. Missed Alexander. Turned over. Kelly with it. Just sweeps it down into the corner. It's onto the tape of Alexander. Now ahead, Karnick. Broken up by Larson for a moment and then shot wide of the net. Under 3 minutes to go. All right. You don't want to get too wild chasing points. You've got the win in the bag as that pinballs around. Green couldn't drop to the stick. It's chopped back out to neutral. 2-on-3 going the other way. Lincoln Earn defends it nicely, and then Garrity gets crashed into and still made the save. It's going to be a delayed call. Interference. The penalty. And I believe Lincoln Earn will go to hockey jail once again. Hopefully not to be paroled early. Draw will be to the left of Garrity. Draw controlled by the Toros. Taken away by the Blizzard. Up top, Andrews. Andrews leaves off far side. Leach down the wall. Petrullo steps in. Puck quick kicked back to the point. Leach couldn't hold it. And it's cleared all the way down. Leach forced to turn. Belial, Lund, Petrullo, and Strom. The 4 out for the Toros on the kill. That one's dumped cross corner. Tied up in the corner. Petrullo leaves for Strom, who hammers around to the far side, and it'll go all the way down. 1:15 on the man advantage. Far side. Carried ahead. Into the zone, Tarasov. Collision on the near side. Skoog, one hand's ahead for Kangas. Kangas over the line. Kangas working shorthanded down into the corner. Kangas walks off the wall. Feathers one in front. It never got to Skoog. Far side. Aired. Final minute of play here in the third. Toros lead 5-0. Hammered around to the far side. 15 seconds left on the power play. Door out of his net. Pressure coming from Ness. Toros come full strength in 5 seconds. 42 left in regulation. As the Blizzard hit the line, it's broken up. Ness flicks ahead for Kelly. Just as the Toros come full strength, Kelly over the line. Leaves for Ness. Ness for Petrullo. Shot, it's in. Petrullo makes it 6-0. A beautiful play on the rush. Ness to Kelly and Petrullo. $29.7 left to go. And this one's dumped in. Aguero takes a run at McGinnis. Meanwhile, Ness takes it away down low. Green digs for it. Puck comes to the near side. It's the loudest cheer we've heard in this building all night, and it's the handful of Toro fans who are down here. McGinnis stays around behind. McGinnis comes to the near side. Petrullo, 3, 2, and 1. Toros win. We will take a break, come back with the Farmers Union Insurance post-game show and all the happy math as the Toros win 6-0 here on the Minotauros Network.
Hi, Taros fans. I'm Lincoln Earn. When the Taros are on the road, we always stop at Applebee's. They always take care of the Taros, giving us the fuel we need to win away from the Mesa. The boys love to eat there after home games, too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Whoa, what was that?
That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Stop here first for all of your fall needs and save big at Dakota Boys and Girls Ranch thrift stores. Get everything for fall, including decorations and Halloween costumes. Shop now for the best selection. You can also find the best deals on home goods, books, accessories, and furniture. Local stores, local mission. Located at 1206 South Broadway Street in Minot.
Dakota Boys and Girls Ranch. Drop, shop, and save.
Captain's Cove Seafood Restaurant invites you in for your favorite seafood as well as steak, chicken, and lots of great burgers and sandwiches. The Cove has fish and chips, crab, shrimp, and all-you-can-eat meals. Captain's Cove, where fishing is made easy. 1735 South Broadway in Minot.
Well, welcome back inside the Larson Ice Center. Toros roll once again. Final score 6-0 as the Toros come in and embarrass the Brookings Blizzard on their home opening weekend. 13-0 over the two games combined. The Toros now on a 5-game win streak in which they have outscored opponents 28-2. I don't know that I've seen anything like this before, where a team has been this dominant over a 5-game run. But it's certainly been fun to call. Toros put up 2 in each period this evening. In the first, it was Lance from Belial. Lance gets his 4th. Belial his 5th assist. Hembrandt gets his 2nd of the year. Lincoln earned his 1st assist of the evening. It was his 2nd of the season. Then in the second, Kangas from Strom and Earn on the power play. Kangas his 5th goal of the year. Strom his 3rd assist. Earn his 3rd as well. Then this one was credited to Andrew Kangas at 13:38, but I still believe it was Spencer Kimball's shot got in clean. If so, it would be Kimball's 1st of the year. Gellerman credited with an assist as well on that one, but again, I think that one will get changed. In the third, it took 1:27 for Wilmer Skoog to erase any doubt in this one, getting the 5th of the game, his 3rd of the season. Hembrandt, his 4th assist. Reisnen, his 5th assist of the season. And then, just for good measure, Nick Petrullo, his 2nd of the year in as many games as a Toro, with an assist to Justin Kelly. Ben Garrity makes all 16 saves required of him, and the Toros improve to 5-1-0 on the season. It sets up an interesting matchup next weekend. The Bobcats currently losing. 12:03 left to play in the third. 2-1 the score. Austin over Bismarck. So if the Bruins hold on, the Toros will be alone in first place. But either way, next weekend, a battle for first place in the Central. Of course, the Toros prove the standings don't mean a ton, as we were in last place last year at Christmas break. So a little early to be looking at the league chart, but the Toros certainly wouldn't mind going end-to-end once again in first place, as we did 2 seasons ago. The Bruins up 2-1 on the Bobcats right now, and up in Cloquet, the Wings and Wilderness, again, 3 aside as they head into the third period, so we'll keep an eye on that one as the evening progresses. But that'll do it for us here at the Larson Ice Center in Brookings, South Dakota. The Toros get another win, 6-0 over the Brookings Blizzard. And we'll talk to you next Friday from Bismarck. The Toros and Bobcats at 7:15 at the VFW Ice Center down in the capital of North Dakota. So it'll be a 7 o'clock Farmers Union Insurance pregame show next Friday night. But that'll do it for the Farmers Union Insurance postgame show this evening. Toros win 6-0. We'll talk to you next Friday from the VFW here on the Minotauros Network, AM 1390 KRZ and HockeyTV.com.
This has been a presentation of Minotauros Hockey. Visit MinotaurosHockey.com to stay up to date on all things Toros. This broadcast was brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, Gooseneck Implement, Mattress Firm, Liberty Tax, and Coulter Energy. Minotauros Hockey, join the charge.